104.5 The Team, your home for New York sports. It is Tuesday, time for Section Tuesday. A little bit of a different time, but nice enough to accommodate us is Jason Lewis from CBS 6 and CW 15. Jason, Shen, they get to start their defense of their title today.
Absolutely, and they get Gilderland too, which that's not going to be an easy test at all. I can't remember his first name off the top of my head right now, but Grayback's going to be taking the hill for Gilderland. He's by far their best pitcher. He's going to be playing in the MAX next year. So it's going to be a good one. Shen obviously lost a lot of people. You know, you lose Ian Anderson on the hill. That's like half the wins of the season there that he pretty much accounted for. So it's going to be interesting to see how they come out in this first game, their best pitcher on the mound, and see what they do from here.
What are the reasonable expectations for Shen? Is this a team that can get back to the state championship?
It's Shen, and Christodoulou is one of the best coaches in the area when it comes to baseball. So I feel like if you don't expect them to get back, it'd be a little bit of a surprise because, you know, with Shen, with all sports, they always know how to compete, and with all the kids they have to pick from, they're going to do well. There's no question about that, but where is their plateau going to be this season? I know CBA yesterday beat BHBL 8-0, and CBA is the team that lost to Shen the last 2 years in the section championship. They have a lot of guys back, so this could be the year that CBA gets past Shen, but as I said, you can never rule out the Plainsmen. You
had a chance yesterday to watch Troy. What do we expect out of the Flying Horses this spring?
Well, the Troy baseball team struggled a little bit yesterday. They played at Mohonasen. Mohonasen's pitcher, Ryan Lenaro, pitched a two-hitter, complete game shutout. He had a no-hitter going for most of the way, so it was definitely an impressive showing from it. And that was also their first game this season. Crazy to think that we're well into April and baseball season is pretty much just starting, but it wasn't until, you guys know, on Sunday that it actually felt like spring. Softball-wise, though, the Troy Flying Horses, the girls looked unbelievable yesterday. They started the season with 11-1 win over Mohonasen. Hunter Levack is their ace on the mound. She's been starting for them since she was in 7th grade. Yesterday came out 5 scoreless innings, 6 strikeouts. She's going to Pittsburgh next year, and then she also went 2 for 3 at the plate with a home run. So that's going to be one of the girls to keep an eye on, but you win 3 of the last 4 section titles, Troy is definitely going to be a wrecking force to deal with again this year.
Any truth to the rumor that Hunter Levack's going to change her spelling of that last name to follow in the footsteps of the great Jeff Levack?
I think you guys might have to do a little bet with her or something like that. If she loses, she has to make it Levack.
Oh, no.
Levack.
Oh, no. She wins. She gets to change it to Levack. Okay? Come on, Lewis. Get it right.
Sorry. I mean, I didn't realize. I thought we were on the Goz and Levack show today.
You know what? Where's Brittany? Brittany's better.
Jason Lewis is the best.
Yeah. You guys, listen. Let's stop your little your romantic interlude here, gentlemen. It's the Section Tuesday right here on Levack and Goz on 104.5 The Team. So, Lewis, everybody that knows you love lacrosse. So, what's going on locally with high school lacrosse in Section 2?
Today, girls-wise, is where the biggest game is going to be. Shaker versus Bethlehem. Shaker is the defending section champs. They've pretty much rolled through the beginning part of their season. Obviously, their season has gone longer because they could play in the rain. But Bethlehem is looking really good this year. They might not have as much talent maybe as in the past and some of the people that have come out of there, but they do still have 5 Division I girls coming out of there, 2 of which are going to be playing down the road at UO Albany next year. So Shaker, Bethlehem, I think we're going to get a really, really good one. I'm going to say it might come down to 1 or 2 goals late in the fourth quarter that really pushes that one over the top. So I'm excited to see what happens with that one.
That's at the high school ranks. Let's talk to collegiate ranks. Tomorrow, the big matchup, Maryland versus UO Albany. Is this the biggest game in the program's history tomorrow?
I would say absolutely. I mean, you look at the history, obviously that first NCAA tournament win, they hosted that game. That was a big one. But this has the chance to pretty much, I would say, define their season. I mean, they've played a lot of good talent. You know, they lost by 1 to Syracuse in the final seconds, but this is going to be the toughest talent they see at all during the regular season, where I would think that if they come out and they show for this game, they win this game on their home turf, that can give them the momentum they need to jump forward throughout the rest of the year. And, you know, you get the confidence of a win against Maryland, you know, number 3 in the country, a power in the lacrosse ranks over the years. You know, they went to the national championship last year. That could be what they need to maybe even get to their first Final Four this year. They just need that confidence boost because, as you know, they've been rolling through some of these teams lately. I mean, Connor Fields is probably one of the favorites to win the Spartan this year, leading the nation in scoring. But this game, I think, could define the rest of their season.
Jason Lewis with us right now, CBS 6 Sports, CW 15 for the Upstate Sports Edge. So, all right, Jason, it's something they need. Do you think it's something they can achieve?
I think they can. This year's team, and I've told you guys this in the past, is a really interesting situation. You look at the years with the Thompsons, there's no question they're some of the best players to ever play the game, and those were some of the best teams that UAlbany's ever had. But the way that this team comes together, and they don't really rely on one person. The offense doesn't really go with one person. This, I would say, is the most complete team, at least that I've seen from UAlbany in the past few years. Fields could have a big day. Jacob Patterson, the freshman coming in from Arizona, he could have a big day. And, it's hard to shut one of those down. Obviously, Ray, you can't forget about him. But then with T.D. Ireland, the freshman coming in, leads the nation in face-offs, and that was something they struggled with last year that they couldn't get over the top with. He's winning over 80% of his face-offs. You're going to get more possessions. You're going to get the ball more. And that could be a huge difference this year of what they didn't have last year when a lot of people would say they underachieved.
Jason, you know the deal, right? The sophomores on the team, they have Mohawks. So Goz and I, if UAlbany beats Maryland, we have to get Mohawks.
I cannot wait to see that. First, we get Goz as a Hooters girl. Now we're going to get you guys as Mohawks. This has been quite a few weeks for you guys, potentially.
Yeah, my family's concerned about my well-being.
Rightfully
so.
I'm going full Mr. T.
Mr. T?
I've got the beard. I'm going to do it. I'm going full Mr. T.
Hey, if you're going to do it, you got to do it all out.
Jason, we'll see you tonight when we step in to the studio over at the CW 15 Upstate Sports Edge, 10:30 this evening. We appreciate your time, my friend.
Of course. Thank you guys so much. See you later.